Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us, Mortal Kombat X, and WWE Immortals videos, and I'm still trying to battle this cold and pretty much have it dealt with. In this video, we're going to talk about all three challenges that have been released, one of which was released last week, and the later two are going to be coming out today on Thursday, October 1st, and the first challenge that has been a re-release that we haven't seen in almost 2 years is the second Martian Manhunter challenge, which only has 5 days left, but still plenty of time for me to farm 300 challenge creds and get Expert and Nightmare done within a couple days. So we can focus on the Voodoo Bray Wyatt multiplayer challenge on WWE Immortals, as well as the Erron Black challenge as soon as possible. So in the first challenge of the Martian Manhunter II battle, only bronze characters are allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 1 bronze and work their way up to level 12. In the second challenge, Lex Luthor must be on your team. Cards start off at level 11 and work their way up to level 22. In the third challenge, only bronze and silver characters are allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 1 silver and work their way up to level 12. In the fourth challenge, Sinestro must be on your team. Cards start off at level 11 silver and work their way up to level 22. And in the final challenge, that stinky, nasty Bane that needs to shave his back must be on your team. Cards start off at level 21 gold, work their way up to level 28, go down to level 20 Elite 1, work their way up to level 24 Elite 1, and finally back to the old format where the cards are at level 30 to start off with a final fight. So we might actually see the one challenge currency all the way through for Martian Manhunter. I did not get a confirmation on my Twitch if this is true, but that would considerably cut down on the farming, only needing 38 challenge credits versus about 300. And now on the Mortal Kombat X side of things, as we do our daily bonuses, I've been really slacking on actually getting some Mortal Kombat X content up lately. We get a upgrade for Trooper, which will make her level 27 Elite 7. And her special 2 is actually pretty good. So on the Mortal Kombat X side of things, the Erron Black Early Access is still available for about a week before the challenge actually expires. So if you find that you really like Erron Black and you want an extra upgrade to his gear item, as well as pick up some other crap, if you want to buy the Gunslinger Erron Black pack, it's $19.99, contains gold Erron Black, revolvers equipment, which is actually really good. I believe it's unblockable on either basic attacks or one of the specials, which is pretty good. And 3 support cards is probably health, attack, and energy. But in the Erron Black challenge, there are 2 difficulties once again, and Gunslinger Erron Black, 1060 attack, 950 health, 850 toughness, 1000 recovery, so above average in the attack department. He's pretty average as far as every other stat goes. 30% attack versus special ops, achieving 80% on standoff, makes it unblockable and automatically crit, and depending on what the standoff actually does, which is a level 2 move, it can be extremely powerful. If it's one of those you have to aim up and down, it's extremely easy to get. If it's a diagonal slide, it could be hard. If it's one of those where you have to tap 15 things on the screen, getting 80% actually could be hard to get, because as you've seen with Jax and Kenshi, it's not always the easiest to do. But Erron Black is pretty badass from what I've heard, and from reports from Turbo Junk, the hard difficulty Erron Black boss fight can actually one-shot you with a special move. So I've heard him say that's happened to him many times. If we see this in action in the hard difficulty, we will make sure we don't edit out the fails, but I really look forward to doing the second difficulty, getting the gear. We'll probably be starting this either the weekend or early next week, as we do have to work on quite a bit from Injustice and Immortals. In the first challenge, only bronze characters are allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 5 and work their way up to level 16. In the second challenge, silver and bronze characters are allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 14 and work their way up to level 26. In the third challenge, only silver characters are allowed on your team. Cards start off at level 10 silver and work their way up to level 21. I believe in the last couple of fights in the other challenge there is a promotion in it. In the fourth challenge, an Outworld character must be on your team, so you can use Erron Black in hard difficulty if you choose to. Cards start off at level 20 silver and every other level gaining a level up to 26. And in the 5th challenge, Kung Jin must be on your team. And there are 3 variants. The silver variant is amazing because he gives 30% crit chance to martial artist characters. The gold Shaolin Kung Jin, I believe, is the one that actually gives you a bar of power, which is actually really good. And Bojitsu can gain power from blocking attacks. That can also be an easy way to get up to X-ray status as well. But the cards start off at level 31 and work their way up to, I believe, level 38, then going to level 30 Elite 1, and then level 35. And as we've seen, the Cold War Sonya challenge was actually a lot harder than all the previous challenges, and I actually welcome that. That's a good change there. So we will be doing the normal difficulty probably tomorrow night, along with the WWE Immortals Hunter Batista challenge, which you will be seeing up next. Alright, so in WWE Immortals, we get the Voodoo Bray Wyatt challenge, which expires Wednesday, October 7th at 6 p.m. It expires at 4 p.m. for Android, Eastern Standard Time. And the Hunter Batista challenge, as we know, he has 900 damage and 1,000 health, and in my opinion, is a lot worse than Animal Batista. For those of you who have not gotten Animal Batista from the early access pack, his passive ability is really good, and you do not need Night of Champions gear on Animal Batista. If you do that, take the gear off of him. This is like the only card you do not put the gear on. After knocking out an opponent, Batista can use signature attacks for 8 seconds without spending adrenaline. After this time is up, Batista is exhausted and loses all adrenaline. I've actually had a lot of fun with this card, and you can pull off some crazy shit. Batista's rare gear item, which is actually really good with that, is the Beast Bag. And the whole point of this is actually using on Animal Batista because you have a chance to heal 50% of your health on Signature 2, and fully upgraded, you have a 1 in 4 chance, which is almost always going to happen when you're knocking people out of Signature 2. And as we know, Batista fully upgraded can be a beast. I don't know if Animal Batista is going to be a multiplayer challenge or if he's going to be a gold booster pack, kind of like evolved Seth Rollins. So in the Hunter Batista challenge, only bronze characters must be allowed in your team in the first fight. Cards start off at level 1 bronze and work their way up to level 12. In the second challenge, Randy Orton must be on your team, so expect to see a bunch of RKOs in the second fight. Cards start off at level 11, and in the last 4 fights, there's 1 promotion in fights 9 and 10, 2 promotions in level fights 11 and 12, and the cards go all the way up to level 22. In the third challenge, only bronze or silver characters are allowed in your team. Cards start off at level 1 silver and work their way up to level 12. In the fourth challenge, the Undertaker must be on your team. Cards start off at level 11 silver and work their way up to level 22. And in the fifth challenge, Brock Lesnar must be on your team. Cards start off at level 10 and 12 and work their way up to, I believe, level 20 and 22. I believe they all go up to like 18 gold by the 14th fight or something like that. It's not really that high, and unfortunately WWE Immortals does not have the same difficulty as Injustice Gods Among Us and Mortal Kombat X, which is actually kind of sad because the gear is a lot more fun on WWE Immortals. For example, Night of Champions gear along with the ticket, or if you have 100% adrenaline gain, you basically do finishers all day long. Pretty overpowered. The Battleground gear along with the Macho Glasses, and you pretty much got unlimited healing. Cool shit there. And for those of you who do not have Voodoo Bray Wyatt, basically it's like Prime Raven, except you can only do it once. When Bray drops below 20% health, he swaps health with his opponent. And unlike Injustice Gods Among Us, you can be invulnerable to special moves while blocking, which pretty much makes it impossible not to have that trigger off. But the sweet spot here is to actually have 2 blocking items. You want to get as close to 50% blocking, but not quite. So if you have 2 gear items, for example, 25.5 and 14%, you have 39.5% blocking. So for example, if you put the big boots on, or actually if you put on the champion's helmet, you would be over 50% blocking, which is how you get no damage on specials when they get blocked. So if you have this gear, you're pretty much going to trigger the black magic every time, and that's the best way to use Bray Wyatt. Now, how you actually want to gear up Voodoo Bray Wyatt, you could gear him up like this. Obviously, when you have the cards like I do, And as you see, I did get in the top 1% the last time he was released because I have 2 extra cards. I fully plan on getting another 3 cards this season. I plan on doing a lot of Immortals farming after Sunday. Probably do quite a bit on Monday as well. So I have a lot of challenges, a lot of farming to do, and we still have to go for 3 Bray Wyatts. I have to go for war win number 210 on Clash of Clans, so pretty busy. We'll probably do some streaming of renowned farming over the next few days. We will not be doing challenges on Twitch, so you'll only be able to catch those on YouTube. So if you like this video summarizing all 3 challenges on Injustice, Gods Among Us, WWE Immortals, and Mortal Kombat X, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice, Gods Among Us, Mortal Kombat X, WWE Immortals videos, my playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, and have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!